Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. With this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing Call of Duty Warzone crossover with Black Ops 6 Season 1 in Battle.net and Steam. Because I have tested it recently with the RTX 4090, which I have installed right now with the latest Nvidia drivers, by the way. You can check out all of its specs here in Tech Power-Up's GPU-Z. And I'm also pairing it with a Ryzen 9 7950X3D CPU with half of its cores disabled, making it the same as a 7800X3D and 32GB of RAM. And the performance was absolutely terrible, but apparently it is because I was testing it on Steam. I'm gonna try it right now once again, back to back here today. I got it installed on Steam and I'm launching it right now in this platform, and then we're gonna test it out in Battle.net. And here we go, guys. This is still the warm-up, but it seems like it's going to be pretty much the same as my last video. I'm getting 130 to 140 most of the time. This is with the settings set to 4K resolution, okay, and the minimum settings preset NIS set to native just to sharpen the image. VRS is on and texture resolution is set to high. Everything else is set to the preset. On the view tab, I'm using 105 FOV. These turned off because they're motion blurs, and I'm going to be utilizing exactly the same settings in the Battle.net version as well, of course. And here we go. We're flying over the map, getting around 150 frames per second, 160 with people dropping from the sky. I'm going to drop here in the old town area, which I usually do, okay, in my benchmark videos. I like this area, and as you can see, GPU utilization is fluctuating quite a lot. It's around like 60 to 70%, dropping down to 50% sometimes, and now that we're down here, we're getting those very low FPS. Oh my god! Well, as I was saying before we were rudely interrupted here, we are getting those same FPS as I saw previously. 130s, 140s down here. That one is probably coming after us because he saw me dropping from the sky. I'm not showcasing my gaming skills, okay? I'm just seeing the performance differences here. Obviously, in every server, things are going to be different. Sometimes a lot of people might drop here in the old town area. Other times, only a couple of them will drop, of course, and that impacts FPS by a little bit, but we're talking about like a 100 FPS difference. It's never gonna happen depending on how many players are here or not. But we're talking about a 100 FPS difference compared to the Battle.net version, so no matter if 10 people drop here or 20 people drop here, that's a huge difference right there, and it's down to the launcher itself, of course. We also got a little bit of stuttering issues sometimes. You saw a couple of frame time spikes there. 1% lows aren't amazing. GPU usage is at 60%. It's terrible, basically, especially compared to the last season from the crossover with Modern Warfare 3. It's the same map, you know, same amount of people, same modes, and we're getting 100 less frames per second. And I mean, this is underwhelming for a 4090 PC with the second best CPU available for gaming, right? It's a bit of a mess. Stuttering again, guys, just running around. It gets very similar FPS no matter where you are in the map, actually. Okay. Well, maybe we should reload. Is there somebody up there? Yes, there is. Come on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna stop it right there, okay? You get the idea. No matter where you are, it tends to get around the same FPS, and it's always CPU bound 100% of the time, which is pretty terrible. Okay, so now we're here in Battle.net. I just installed the game, and let's click play. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go over the settings. 4K resolution, still 100% resolution scale. NIS set to native there. VRS is enabled. High textures. The rest of the settings are exactly the same. And over on the view tab, still 105 FOV. These two are turned off, and that's about it. Right, so this is still the warm-up, guys, but right away, we're seeing 200 frames per second here. It's a different area of the map as well. I'm gonna drop in the old town in just a little bit, of course, but that's huge. It's like, what, 90, 80 FPS or something like that, higher than what I saw previously. We've never reached 200 FPS, let alone like 220, which is what we're reaching right now, with full GPU utilization. This is just because we're running the game in Battle.net instead of Steam. That's crazy. Oh, damn, no way. Look at that. 250. It's 100 FPS more. Although people are still not dropping from the sky. Now that they are, it's still the same. It's 99% utilization on the GPU. Okay. And 200 plus FPS. That is absolutely insane. I think more people are going to drop in the Old Town area because previously the chopper came from that direction. So more people dropped in that city. So, if anything, this is more CPU intensive now, since a lot more people are dropping in this area than it was before with the Steam version of the game. And look at that, guys. It's getting 200 plus. That's insane. That's absolutely ridiculous. Oh boy! No, no, no. Okay, okay, no, no, no. Please, please, please. This is terrible. No, no, no. I don't want to die right away. Oh, everybody's shooting at me. Okay. Well, guys, it's going to be very difficult to me to stay alive for a little more than like a minute or so. But I'm gonna try, okay? Over in this area, it's getting 200s. Oh, this guy was the guy who killed us previously. They're already shooting at us as well. Let's go. I'm gonna drop here. Okay, I think we went in this direction. They're also behind us. Damn it! Stop shooting at me. I'm 1 HP. But you get the idea. It's getting way higher FPS than previously. Yeah. And it's doing that without stuttering as well. Or at least it's not stuttering as much. Like, the 1% lows are also higher than they were on the Steam version. Gosh, dude, this is so hard, actually. What the hell? I just want to benchmark the game and run around this area. But it's full of people. It seems like all of the people dropped in here. But anyway, it seems like it's calmed down a little bit right now, so we can go in this direction, getting 220 FPS. Look at that. GPU usage, sometimes it fluctuates slightly. It's getting like 97, 99% sometimes. But it's super stable. It's mostly a GPU bound scenario anyways. And another thing is, on Steam, if you enable DLSS, you wouldn't really see any difference whatsoever to your frame rate. I tried it in the previous video that I made once again, and it got exactly the same FPS. But here, since we are GPU bound, enabling DLSS on quality, for example, will increase our FPS. So we were getting like 250 something, and now we're getting 270s. With someone dropping in front of us as well. Still 99% GPU utilization, look at that. So it's still GPU bound, even with DLSS. Oh my god! Look at that, even dropping here, it's still 90+% GPU usage. It is a huge difference, guys. Absolutely insane. I don't know what they did to the Steam version. I don't know if it's to drive people to install Battle.net. Probably not, right? They wouldn't do this on purpose, I think. So yeah, please, developers, if you're watching this video, fix your game on Steam. The Steam people need to have this game running properly. I mean, come on. It's a 100 FPS difference. Also, right now GPU usage is fluctuating finally, so we're seeing a CPU bound scenario. And that means that here in the Battle.net version, you get CPU bound with a 7800X3D at 230, 240 frames per second. And on the Steam version, with the same CPU, same exact specs, same mode, same areas of the map and so on, you get CPU bound at 130 FPS or 150 sometimes, you know. It's crazy. It is a huge difference. It will make a difference in a high refresh rate panel as well, and it sucks to see this kind of thing happening, actually. So please, again, developers, fix your game. Come on, finally got a kill. It was actually the second one in this game, but the first one was pretty bad. I died right after, and we got another kill right here. Okay, so now that I'm finishing the video, I am doing great. Of course. Yeah, I don't know where the guy went. Oh, there he is. That must be him. Yep, no shields, so it's probably him. That's the beauty of 4K, by the way. You can actually spot him from far away distances, even with DLSS quality. Although, I am bad at the game, so I couldn't really finish him off. Hello. Hello. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Two down. I was going for a triple kill there. It didn't work, though. Oh, this guy got us. Maybe I could have gotten it. All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna stop it there. Thanks for watching. If you're running the Steam version, install this one. You can run the same account as well. I think, at least I am doing that, so there's that. And yeah, it's going to run a lot better. And especially for people with older CPUs and lower-end CPUs that are totally CPU bound, getting like 50 FPS in the previous version, Steam version. Hello, goodbye. They will get a huge jump in performance to where it's actually playable if you play it on Battle.net. So play it on Battle.net, basically. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.